LC State Coeur d'Alene Writing Center, where we offer virtual and in-person consultations to help you with your writing project. Today, I would like to talk about the use of headings and subheadings in APA. Most students begin writing in college using MLA, so this shift to APA can be challenging. APA is the most commonly used format in the Humanities and Social Sciences division, so it's vital to know how it differs from MLA. If you have read any peer-reviewed journal articles in APA format from the LCSC library, you probably know that most of them are very long and can be hard to read. Generally, when you open up an article, you want to be able to get an idea what the article is about without reading the entire article. To assist with this, APA articles make use of headings and subheadings that allow you to quickly identify what information is where inside the article. Correspondingly, when you write your assignment for your professor, most professors will expect you to make use of headings and subheadings. If you have a copy of the APA manual, you will find on page 61 that there's a sample student paper. And you will notice as you look from page 61 to page 62 to page 63, you will notice all the way down to page 65, you will notice that they model the use of headings and subheadings in this student paper. Today I'd like to quickly walk you through how to take an assignment that a professor gives you and create headings and subheadings for the assignment. Now, many professors may give you a template to use, and this template may already have headings and subheadings, in which case all you have to do is make use of those headings and subheadings and organize your material under the headings they provided. However, if your professor didn't give you a template, creating your own headings and subheadings up front before you even begin writing can be a vital tool in creating a well-structured paper. I'm going to read to you an excerpt from an actual assignment I received as a student. The professor said, discuss what is being done at your field placement to analyze, monitor, and evaluate intervention and program processes and outcomes. What is going well, and or how could things be improved? Secondly, the professor said, how could evaluation findings be used to improve practice effectiveness at the micro, meso, and macro levels? And finally, the professor said, what knowledge of human behavior and the social environment, person and environment, and other multidisciplinary theoretical frameworks could be applied in the evaluation of outcomes? So now I want to take those instructions and create my own headings and subheadings. First of all, this assignment relates to evaluations at my field placement, so I'm going to put that as my title. Of course, I would have a title page before that, and APA manual has those instructions on how to create a title page. But then I'm going to put that title on the top, and I'm going to have my introduction to the assignment. Then I noticed that under that idea of evaluations, the professor wanted to know both what was going well and what wasn't. So I'm going to create a title that says strengths, and then another title that says areas for improvement. Those are going to be level 2 headings under that main heading. Then I noticed that another main thing the professor wanted is he wanted to know how the evaluations can be used to improve effectiveness at the micro, meso, and macro level. So I'm going to have a main heading centered that says the use of evaluations to improve effectiveness of interventions. And then I'm going to create 3 subheadings, level 2 headings, which are left aligned, that say the micro level, the meso level, and the macro level. And then finally, they want to know how a multidisciplinary framework and other knowledge of, how did the professor put it, how knowledge of the social environment and person and environment could be applied when evaluating outcomes. I'm going to have a third main heading that says the use of a multidisciplinary framework in the evaluation of outcomes. One final note is, having created these headings, it's important that each paragraph you begin under the heading ties into the heading. For example, at the beginning where I say created the subheading strengths, I want to begin my first sentence there with a sentence such as, the strengths of the evaluation method used at my field placement are. And that way, as the professor reads my assignment, they first see the heading, they realize, oh, I'm going to cover what they asked me to cover, and then they immediately understand how what I'm writing fits under that heading and relates to that heading. And remember, if you have any questions about your writing project, even early on when you're trying to figure out the flow and structure of your assignment, feel free to contact us here at the LCSC Writing Center.